Hi, welcome to this week's Market Facts Friday. Today we're talking about Hawaii Kai. So like we've seen over the last couple of weeks when we're talking about different areas of the island and the island as a whole, we're seeing still a market correction, particularly in single-family homes that are edging toward the luxury side of the market. So that $1 million to $1.5 million category of single-family homes, we're seeing some downward pressure. So if we compare the last 3 months of this year to the same period of time last year, we're seeing a 15% price decrease in median single-family home prices. That's significant. We're also seeing a slowdown from roughly 30-ish days to get a house sold to 45 days to get a house sold. Interestingly though, in the condo market, what we're seeing is pretty flat pricing. And that suggests that there's a floor to this dipping of the market. And we're also seeing a slowing there, very similar from 30-ish days or so to get a condo sold to about 45 days. Here's what I want you to be thinking about though. First of all, we are into the fall period. So in fall, we tend to get a dip in pricing and in activity. We're also seeing an overall slowdown. However, let's put that in context. In most markets, if a house that you put on the market will sell within, call it 6 months or so, we consider that a seller's market. So on Oahu, here we're feeling the slowdown, but it's only a month and a half to sell your house. So I recognize that coming from other areas of Oahu, you may think, well, we're conditioned to a much faster market here, but if you're in other areas of the country, it's still a fairly quick market. Another thought I wanted to put in your minds that I mentioned a few weeks ago. I'm really curious to see what happens over the next 4 months. So we're seeing this market slowdown, we're seeing a correction in the single-family home prices, but we will see an uptick, I think, in January when the new VA loan limit raises to infinity, essentially. So there's going to be no VA loan limit, and if you qualify for a VA loan, then you may be able to purchase, for example, a $2 million home with no money down. So it's going to be really interesting to see if that causes a recovery in the market. So for buyers, now is a great time to get into the single-family home market. Sellers, if you can hold on for a few more months, I think you're going to do well. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens in January. Join us next week and we'll update you again on a different area of the island.